Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm talking about an ad for a comic book company I saw on Instagram. This may be one of the worst ideas for an advertisement I've ever seen. So let's take a look at this, watch this together, and then let's react to it.
Are you tired of your comic book arriving in the mail looking like this? Hi, I'm Charlie, the president of Lost Boy Comics. I've been a collector since I was 5 years old, and there is nothing more frustrating than getting a comic book in the mail, opening the package, and it being broken. Here at Lost Boy Comics, one of our top priorities is making sure that your comic arrives to you safe and sound. We'll let all the 5-star reviews speak for themselves.
Come experience for yourself today at lostboycomics.com.
No comics were harmed in the making of this video.
Okay, so first things first, I want to ask you, the audience, what do you think that this advertisement is for? Like, that was my first question when I watched this. Now, obviously, you know, taking a baseball bat to a slab, that what looks like a 9.8 Wolverine #1 limited series, and then destroying it, I mean, that definitely caught my eye. So good on them for making an advertisement that's definitely eye-catching, definitely gets your attention. And let's just face facts. I mean, I'm talking about this, and more than likely than not, you've seen this if you're on Instagram. So, you know, they're doing something right. But my question is what are they selling? So, you know, kind of scrolling through here, he smashes the slab, and then he asks, why are you tired of your comics arriving broken? Which is kind of a weird thing to say because, you know, some people, you know, don't necessarily collect slabs. A lot of people don't. And then he goes on to talk about how he has been comic book collecting since he was 5, which, like, we care. But then he starts talking about this thing that he's shipping the comics in. And I'm like, okay, this must be the product. Like, I was like, but wait a minute, this just looks like some like bubble wrap or some like foam with those pool noodles you see. Like, you know the ones you kind of float on in the pool. Like, it looks like he kind of cut those in half, and I guess he kind of slides the slab down in there. I'm not sure, you know, how it works, but I'm like, this is a really weird product to be selling. And the way that the advertisement goes, it's like, are you tired of your books arriving broken? And then I'm like, how is the person shipping you the books going to have access to this item? And then I realized this is not selling this item. This is promoting their website. Then they start talking about all these 5-star reviews, and I'm like, this noodle thing got 5-star reviews, I guess. I don't know. Like, I guess that's what that means. And then he answers the question here at the very end, like that was in fact a facsimile and not the real Wolverine #1. And then he says, no comic books were harmed in the making of this video. If you look at the top of this book, I mean, it is literally just caved in from where it like bent up in the slab. I mean, the book is severely damaged. So I don't quite understand why he's doing. I understand why he's doing this to get views and get attention, which he's got my attention. It's just like, you're marketing towards comic book collectors, people that love comic books. They want their comic books in pristine condition. They want their comic books protected. You know, a 9.8 slab is impressive to a lot of people. It's just like, why are you destroying this slab in front of us? It's not a good look. Like, if I were to get on this channel and start tearing up comic books, like, and then trying to use that to be funny, like, would anybody think that's funny? Like, no one would think that's funny. Like, it would just be like, you're an asshole for tearing up good comic books. So I understand this is a facsimile. This is like a newly printed foil variant cover or whatever, but it's like, damn, dude, don't do that. Why do that? Like, a lot of people crack slabs out, like get the books out of the slab, but to just go over here and just destroy this, like it just like hurts me, and it just does not come off well. So at this point, like I'm still like kind of confused, like what I'm being sold here, which is never a good thing when you're like watching an advertisement, like you don't know what you're buying. So they got me. I go to the Lost Boys Comics Instagram page, and it takes me to this website, and I'm like furiously looking around, like where is the noodle mailer? And I was like, okay, maybe it's under shop, or maybe it's under the different products they sell. And I'm like, there's nothing about here is a noodle mailer. This is a ratio variant, super modern comic book distributor or reseller that is just selling these 9.8 foil variant covers, and then they're bragging about how good their shipping is because it's in that noodle mailer. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Like, you just made an advertisement trying to sell a noodle mailer, and then it's just a bunch of slabs, like fresh ink slabs. Super confusing. I don't really know what the plan was here. I not a great look to destroy the slab like that. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? Was this a good idea? Have you seen this on Instagram? Let me know. I also want to give a shout out to a member of the comic book community who basically messaged me and said, hey, have you seen this? This is the Robert Salazar. Check him out on YouTube. He has this really funny video, and he may do this in other videos. He was basically doing this like room tour thing.
First appearances are down here, but these are like, Wolverine 1 and all that good stuff, valuable books. Yeah, I have my first She-Hulk and Monica Rambeau and Rob Liefeld homage and all that stuff in here. Yeah, let me show you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's my first Monica Rambeau right there. Great stuff. Let me lay her right here. And then first She-Hulk. Look at that. Crazy stuff, man. In the plastic bags, guys.
And everything he got out, he would be like, it's wild stuff. This is wild stuff, wild stuff, wild stuff. And I was like, dude, not everything's wild stuff. It was funny. Like, I kind of trolled him. He got the joke. He's like, he watches all my videos. So shout out Robert if you're watching this. But he was like pulling out like a X-Force #1. And I was like, he's like, wild stuff, wild stuff. And I was like, dude, this guy's cracking me up. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If at any point in time you like this video, give the thumbs up. And if you like this video, subscribe for more. Take care.